Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll just be going over a few potential strategies I'll be using to target a few stocks. In particular, I'll be targeting some of the hype stocks a lot of you probably heard about, such as AMC, Nokia, GameStop, and BlackBerry. Full disclosure, I'm not an expert, I don't have a license, I'm self-taught, and most of the strategies I'll be using will fall more in line of a kind of a momentum investing approach, where again I'll be following hype stocks and trying to invest at optimal times where there's a lot of interest, but the prices are relatively low, and a good time to buy in. Okay. Again, like I said earlier, many of these stocks aren't growing as a result of sort of the fundamental economic aspects of the company, such as how much money they're making, what's their expected growth, was there any new deals. That's not the case. This is solely the growth of these stocks is solely based on the hype and the commitment by the collective to invest in this. So the bulk of my research would be to get, I guess, an accurate idea of how much interest it is for a specific stock. Last week there was 5 stocks, and I knew that there was interest behind them. However, I wasn't sure if it was just talk or people were committed to invest in them. So as a result, I ended up investing in a Nokia, and I put a fair amount in it. However, there wasn't a lot of backing behind it, and as a result, I lost a little bit amount of money. So this week, I'm going to pay extra attention to these specific stocks, and look for evidence where I see people actually committing to it. I'm going to go to sources like Reddit. I'm going to read various news articles. I'm going to watch videos. But that's going to be one of my tools to equip myself in making a good decision on which one of these stocks I'm going to focus more so on. Area 2 prep is going to be paying attention to the stock charts. For example, I'll pull up a stock chart from GameStop last week. Alright, so what we have here is a stock chart for GameStop for the last 5 days, so last week. And I only started recently using these charts. However, I'm starting to find them useful in terms of identifying trends for when people tend to buy and when people tend to sell, and what things I should look at for when I want to buy and when I want to sell. So right off the bat, you notice a pattern between the values of the stock before and open market here as well. You see that closes relatively low. See right here. Close this. Sorry, it closes at 145 here, and then right when the market opens, it opens at 354. That's almost 100. That's more than $100. So that means a lot of people are buying pre-market. So if you don't beat the rush, right? Buy it January 22nd, right when the markets close. Then I would wait the next day until people start to sell off their stock to buy. So for example, here it opens at 354 and then it goes down to here. So I may buy here. And then you see the same, see the same thing here. This is January closing of January 28th and opening up 29. So when it closes at 197 and then jumps up when the market's open to 398. So again, I would likely refrain from buying right in the morning, or buying pre-market later in later in the evening, or I may look to uh, buy right here, right before the market closes, when it's likely at its lowest. And there was something else. Also, if you look at the times, you find that there's a pattern related to the times, so which will give you sort of kind of put you on notice on when to think about buying, depending on the time of day. So here again, it opens up high and then it goes low, and then by the time either it starts to increase or decrease at around 11 or 12 o'clock. So you look at January 27th, starts to go up. So people start to buy and then sell at 12 o'clock. So it goes low. There's a dip there. If you move to the next day, people start to buy right when the market opens, and then it trickles down all the way to 12 o'clock, right? And then you see the same thing right here. So for this week, I'm likely going to pay attention at the pre-market, um, sorry, what the the value of the stock when the market closes each day. And if you don't come in with a strategy, um, investing can turn into gambling quickly, where you're just reacting to the market. This will put you in a bad position. Most of the time, you'll end up losing your money. Um, so, shoot, last week, I found myself getting anxious, um, and being a little bit impulsive. So I think a key part of this strategy next week, which will bring everything else together, is sticking to a strategy, having faith in that strategy, um, and making decisions based on that strategy rather than just reacting to what's going on in the given moment. Yeah, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and I appreciate the support.